What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Restoration Rundown Podcast, the podcast that's dedicated to you, the restoration business owner. My name is Ben Riccardi from Ironclad Restoration Marketing, and I'm the author of the No BS Guide to Internet Marketing for Restoration Contractors. Now, the Restoration Rundown is your source for everything related to managing and owning your restoration business, from bringing on special guests and sharing success stories to taking deep dives with our team here at Ironclad Restoration Marketing into all of the online channels that you need to be tapping into to get visibility for your restoration business and get more leads from the internet. We've got you covered. So buckle up and get ready for the rundown. What's up? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of the Restoration Rundown Podcast. My name is Ben Riccardi, the CEO of Ironclad Restoration Marketing, and we help restoration business owners just get more jobs, get more leads just by getting their internet marketing right, as you may have heard in that intro. So if you're brand new to the Restoration Rundown, not familiar with Ironclad Restoration Marketing, I want to welcome you to joining us on this episode. And if you've been here before, you're a subscriber, I want to thank you because it's you that help me make this content to help you with your business. Helping. That's what I'm all about. So Google has been dropping some breadcrumbs lately, and I felt that it was necessary to make an episode because these are huge breadcrumbs. Now, Google's not typically known for giving away too much information when it comes to optimizing because I think they're just changes are happening so rapidly that they're just kind of keeping up with themselves, tweaking algorithms to make sure that they're delivering the best content to their user base. And two, a lot of people try black hat operations, meaning they try to game Google's system every time they release some sort of hint that they're going to be doing something different. Some marketing agency out there or freelancer devises some way to try to capitalize on that, maybe take advantage of it a little bit, which is why we have so many frequent algorithm updates. But if you are in the restoration world or you just so happen to be in the home services industry and you rely on a search engine to get leads or get visibility for your business, specifically Google, then you're going to want to listen up. We all know by now, hopefully, that your Google business profile, oftentimes referred to as Google My Business, that's the old name, right? We're about 3 years removed from that major algorithm update where they changed the name to Google Business Profile, is the way that your business gets the visibility in the map section. So, right, for restoration contractors, your map section is the bread and butter. A lot of the traffic, especially from mobile devices, come from your Google Business Profile, which is tied directly to your map. So when you're looking at a Google search for like water damage restoration, you're going to get the Google Ads, your LSA, or Google Guarantee. Then you've got the maps, like one of the most dominant places on a search engine. So it goes without saying that that's a very important place and it's a very important real estate for your company to have. And now I know over the last few years, a lot of you guys have been out there pulling your hair out, trying to figure out how do I optimize my Google Business Profile properly. It's one of the services that my agency, Ironclad Restoration Marketing, offers for our clients. And they equally have pulled out as much hair too, because it's a constant learning situation. They're constantly updating it to make sure that they're delivering the best results for their user base and making sure that you have a legitimate business in a legitimate location that's actually performing the services that you list on your profile. Now, lately, as I mentioned before, and this is huge, there's a lot of ways you optimize your profile, right? So the basics are making sure your name, address, and phone number are all consistent with your actual business name, your address, and your phone number. You can't use a PO box or virtual mailbox. You have to have a brick and mortar location. We treat the restoration client, our restoration clients and restoration industry as a service area business, right? So you don't have to, if you're just working out of your house and you've got a few trucks and you serve an area within 2 hours of your business, you can check that off on your Google Business Profile, and Google won't show your house in the results when they're showing the photos. So outside of having all of your business information accurate and complete, you need to make sure that you have all your services properly listed. Your service areas are listed on there, zip codes, cities, whatever you're going to work. Good company description. And a big one is your photos, including your logo, photos of your team at work. You should be uploading these photos constantly as much as you possibly can. It's in really good practice to have your team techs just have a way to some sort of operation that where your techs are taking pictures before and after and getting them onto your Google business profile, right? So we'll save all the nitty gritty. We've got a ton of episodes and webinars about how to optimize your Google business profile. I'm actually in the middle of updating the book, The No BS Guide to Internet Marketing, right now with the newest, latest, and greatest stuff for Google business profile. But we're going to save that. So if you don't know anything about it, we have other episodes. We will be doing something in the future. This episode specifically are something based off of an email I came across, one of our agency gurus that we follow to learn on our own here as an agency. And Google's been dropping some breadcrumbs lately, like I mentioned, about video. If you're a follower or a listener since 2015 here, you know video. I'm a huge believer in video. I think everybody should be shooting video for the restoration business. Every little thing you do, frequently asked questions, job site walkthroughs, everything. One, it can protect you for insurance claims, right? If anybody tries to put a claim against you, videotaping a loss before you go in and start anything, videotaping during and after. But from a marketing perspective, videos are great. They're really easily consumable content. People are more apt to watch a video than they are going to read your service page on your website. And YouTube is known as a search engine, right? So having some sort of real estate on Google and having videos on YouTube, and now with these new breadcrumbs, we're going to give you a new place to put your video, is going to be huge for your visibility, right? So we want to take an omni-channel approach. We want you to be inescapable. We want the billboard of your business to have as much real estate on Google or any other search engine as possible. So Google's finally dropped some hints, which I guess is rare, and I'm going to spill those beans right now. It's video. Google has been dropping little subtle hints over the last few months about how they like video, and they're looking for businesses to upload more videos to their Google business profile, right? So typically, like I said, Google doesn't normally drop hints. So when they're subtle or not so subtle like they're doing right now, the translation is they just want more video content, right? So if you're a restoration owner or a cleaning company, or you're a roofer, I don't care what service area business you are in, you have to get into the habit of shooting video, all right? Google doesn't typically add features to things unless they want you to use them, right? So there's a feature that allows you to upload video to your Google business profile. There's a good chance it's going to help you, and you need to take action now, because I'm going to tell you the great majority of businesses out there, especially in the restoration world, they're not taking video. Video is a complete afterthought, right? MySpace isn't in business anymore, and neither is Blockbuster, because they didn't get ahead of the curve there a little bit, and Netflix took over and some of the streaming services. And had they have listened to all the things coming down the pipeline and the breadcrumbs that were left in the industry, they might still be around. Maybe you might be streaming things on blockbuster.com instead of Netflix. Either way, video. So Google is strongly suggesting adding videos to your Google business profile. And what does that mean? It means you should do it. All right. There's a few ways that it's going to enhance your Google business profile, just from the surface level of what I can see. Number one, it's going to build a lot more trust and credibility right off the bat. If you've listened to this before, we talk about this a lot in website conversion webinars and things like that, or when I'm speaking at an event, we'll talk about how video can build that trust of your business right away, right? You can write as much text as you want that you're family-owned, operated, veteran-owned and controlled, or anything about your business, but the reality is nothing's going to hit home more than a video. So on your homepage, a video about your team, a video for each one of your services, a video answering all your frequently asked questions. Consistent video content is huge. It doesn't have to be overproduced. It doesn't have to be overthought. You can pull your phone out like I do a lot. You know, if you're follow Ironclad Restoration Marketing on Instagram, strongly suggest that follow. We've got great videos. They're mostly me, so I'm not patting myself on the back, but they're great videos because they provide you value. They can help reaffirm that you're doing the right thing, or maybe change some things that you're doing. So for this case, your videos are going to build trust, right? So in the restoration world, that's huge. People have, in a lot of cases, catastrophic property damage. Even if it's commercial, you're talking about a property manager. They have all these other PTSDs over all these things that have happened with other losses, and they come across your company because they found you as number one on Google. And you have a video introducing your team, introducing your capabilities, showing off your vehicles, showing off different jobs you've done, just a good 1 minute or less video about your company. That's going to help convert those eyeballs into calls. It helps build trust, and Google's going to treat it the same way. You're showing off the faces behind your business, and they're more likely to trust you over the next guy, right? Because if you're looking at the map section, Google Business Profile related to it, they always display three, right? You will have a couple ads. LSA does have some maps ranking stuff, but the organic part of the maps is going to be three: the snack pack, the 3-pack. And if you're in there, you're really up against two other guys, right? So, and if you're the one doing the videos and they go to your website and your reviews look good, and pound for pound, you guys are all kind of the same, but you've got video on your website, you're going to get that call before the other guys. At least they're going to give you a shot in some regard, because you're building that trust right off the bat. Number two, it's going to optimize your Google business profile media section. Part of our optimization webinar that we've done, and some of the ones we have coming up in the future, we're going to have a heavy hand in the making sure you're adding content consistently, right? Pictures of job site photos, pictures of your team, before and after videos. If you do recon, those are huge. Here's a flooded, messed up, or burned down kitchen, and here's what it looks like when we left, right? Those are big pictures, because again, we're all about building trust, building up everything. And now putting video in there and having that capability, huge. You're building trust. You're doing walkthroughs. You're teaching people what to look for. You're teaching people, if you're in Florida like I am, when hurricane season comes off, you can make videos about anything. Like, here's what to do when a hurricane comes. If you want to compete with the local news down here that tends to scare everybody. So you're going to give yourself a much more dynamic look than your competition. Now, again, I will continue to harp on this. Nobody really is doing this yet. So if you're listening to this, congratulations, you are in the beginning phases of this becoming a very big thing. So if you can get in there now, especially for those of you out there are spending money on digital marketing, if you're a client of Ironclads, you're going to start hearing our account managers start harping on you to create more video, and this is why. All right. So you're giving Google a lot more information about your business as well. And as they're training their AI to look for this stuff, it's even better. You can't fake videos in most cases yet. Now, the third reason, the third way it can enhance your Google business profile is just going to keep people engaged longer on your profile. So one of the ranking factors, and one ranking factor in general, is you want the eyeballs on your page longer. The longer you make an impression, the longer people are on your page looking through your content, your Google business profile, the better your rankings are going to get with Google. That's all factored in with the 400 ranking factors there. It's all factored in and taken into account when Google's deciding on where to place people on the map section, right? And lastly, you're going to be building authority, right? We know videos are a pain in the butt to make, right? It's not easy. Not everybody's comfortable getting in front of a camera. Not everybody realizes you could pull out your iPhone and just record a great video about your business. So you're already going to be getting, again, an upper edge against your competition if you're uploading these videos consistently. So Google's made it very clear. They want your business to upload more video and start leveraging video content in your Google business profile. Now, I'm going to give you a few more hacks. They're going to be a remedial lesson in the optimization process. Like anything you do in life, you should be consistent when it comes to uploading videos or just uploading and optimizing your profile in general. So make sure that you're putting up videos that are relevant to the types of services that you want to rank for, right? You have to be careful and take a look at Google Business Profiles guidelines for posting for your photos and your videos. I know in photos, they don't want phone numbers on they don't want to see a lot of info on your vehicles. There's some specific guidelines that talk about that. And you can reference the webinar that we just had about 2 months ago on this to get some specifics on it. But that's something I would be cognizant of. But at the end of the day, make sure you're just uploading this stuff consistently. Now, Google also has another feature on there that, again, they don't put features on their Google business profile that they don't want you to use, which is called an update. Updates are great areas for you to share this type of content, right? So if you are paying an agency or you're doing SEO in-house, part of your SEO strategy should be putting up blogs, answering frequently asked questions with those blogs, or any other types of landing pages that just add fresh, pertinent content to your site for things you want to rank for. Well, taking that video that you've made on water damage restoration, right, or fire damage, or pick a service, pick a topic, you would take that video, and what you would do is it is called syndication, right? So if you've listened to the Internet Marketing Plan, I talk a lot about syndication. I'm not a math guy, but I have figured out a way to make 1 = 5. And that's simply by taking one piece of video content or any content and turning it into 5 pieces of content. And what I mean by that is if you record a video for a minute, about one of your services, well, that video can easily be transcribed by the 1 in 20 million softwares out there that does this, transcribed into a written format, right? So you would embed that video onto your website on a relative page. Now you can take that transcription and upload it as a blog with a link to that video on your website. That video and blog post can now go get added to your Google business profile as an update. That update can link back to your website. You can take that blog, throw it in an email, shoot it out to your email list that you hopefully are building, for getting reviews and stuff like that. And then you can upload it to YouTube. You can use clips of the video or the whole thing on your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, your Twitter, anywhere that you have a social media. And this is how you make one piece of content equal a lot. You get a lot of juice out of that lemon when you squeeze it, right? So we're not going to get too far into it. I just wanted to drop this knowledge on you now. Again, Google has been hinting at this optimization tactic for a while. It looks like it's going to start coming to fruition. You notice on your Google business profile, there's an area to upload video. Start recording video for your restoration business. Don't wait. Don't miss out. You're going to be ahead of the curve. Again, nobody's doing this in your world because it does take a lot of work. Now, if you have any questions about Google business profile optimization or video production or anything like that, please, please, please feel free to reach out to the team here at Ironclad Restoration Marketing. We'd be happy to take a look at everything you have going on, not just your Google business profile, but the whole picture, everything you need to be doing to get the most visibility for your business, to ultimately drive a perpetual pipeline of leads into your business. Please feel free to reach out to us. We're very easy to get in touch with. All the team members are very accessible, including myself. You can go and check us out at ironcladrestorationmarketing.com. Or follow us on social media, Ironclad Restoration Marketing. We have in-house teams in the US, all my team here at Ironclad that helps me make this business happen and gets great results for our clients. We do in-house web design. We have an in-house SEO team, pay-per-click and Google LSA. We have a team dedicated just to Google business profile, and we will be rolling out a video team very soon, just to help get ahead of the curve here with all these hints that Google's been dropping on video and all the things happening with AI. I believe video is going to be the wave of the future for marketing your business. You need to start doing it now. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just pull your phone out, start recording videos. Done is better than perfect. Get them up on your website. Make sure your marketing company is in tune with this stuff as well. Share this podcast with them. I have no problem collaborating with other companies to help you get the best results. Thank you for tuning in. We will talk to you next time.